आत्मभूतस्य गुरोः प्रसादादहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि शरीरबन्धात् सर्वोपदेष्टो पुरुषोत्तमस्य तस्याङ्गयुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् पवित्रं चरितं यस्याः पवित्रं जीवनं तथा पवित्रता स्वरूपिणी तस्यै नमो नमः. Namaste to all of you. Dear friends, I've been asked to speak on the topic Shraddha in the light of Swami Buddhidananda. Before proceeding, I would like to ask you a question. What do we understand by the word Shraddha? Pardon, sorry? Concentration. Concentration, very good, fantastic. See, there are some words in English as well as in Sanskrit, any other language, which we use quite often, but mostly misused, misunderstood. One word which all of us misuse every day in our life is the word love. Second word is success. And the third word probably would be this word Shraddha. Shraddha is such a word, really, I must say, as Swamiji says, Swami Vivekananda says, spreading the doctrine of Shraddha is the mission of my life. Shraddha is such a thing that it cannot be simply translated into any other language. It has two meanings. One is assiduity and another one is fidelity. Assiduity means strong conviction in the thing which you have taken. Fidelity means the faith on it. Something else is also in the word Shraddha. Let's try to understand that Swami Vivekananda, like person whose glory all the while the predecessor spoke about, if such a person or such a patriot or a leader who can say that I have a mission in this world to spread the doctrine of Shraddha, then we need to know that what Shraddha means. It's a very, very broad subject and I'd like to complete within my time frame. What Shraddha is, you are. That's the definition given by Krishna. Shraddha yoyam purushaha yoyat shraddhasya saha. What does it mean? I'll tell you, you all would like to ride a bike. Yes? Ride on a bike too. Yes? So, you would like to ride a bike as well as to ride on a bike, but what's the prime necessity? Necessary things to ride a bike. You need to have a bike and you need to know how to ride a bike. Is it enough? Is it enough? No. What are the other things required? License. Then is it enough? Helmet. And then else? What else? Sorry? Traffic rules. Petrol. Okay. You need to know one more thing, how to ride a bike, and you need to know the road rules. Safety rules. Is it not so? Yes. You have a bike, you have a license, you know how to drive. That doesn't mean that you can drive. You need to know the road rules, the safety rules, the traffic rules, etc. Is it not so? Similarly, you have a life. Doesn't mean that you can live as you like. Got the point? Yeah. You have a life doesn't mean that you can live as you like. There is a methodology. There are rules for life which you need to follow if you want to live till 70 or 80. So what is this set of rules for life? This is the first question. What are those set of rules of life which you need to know? This is the first thing. Secondly, my question is, all of you want to be successful? Yes. Anybody is there who can say that I want to be a failure? Please raise your hands. Then it means that all of you want to be successful. Yes or no? Yes. Why? Why in such a low voice? Yes. Success in what? Success in life means
career.
See, getting a degree or getting into getting an accommodation in a big company or earning so much is all projects in life. It's not success in life. Got the point? To get married is a project in life. To become a father is a project in life. Once that's over, that's all. To become a complete successful person, what do you mean by successful in life?
Getting moksha.
Very good, fantastic. Means.
Knowing who are you.
Fantastic means.
Self-realization.
Excellent means. So, whom do you admire to be a successful person?
Guru.
Not with regard to your projects, but with regard to life. I am not talking, if you are studying engineering, a successful engineer is a successful person. I am not talking about the career, I am talking about the whole life. Whether you want to be successful in your career or you want to be successful in the whole of your life. Are you sure?
Yes.
Then who is a successful person?
Guru.
Who?
Everybody is happy.
Who is happy? Excellent. Who is that? Please raise your hands. Please stand up. Please, all of you, please give your claps for this person who gave a very right answer. The person who is always happy is the most successful person. Or my other question is, do you want to be happy?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So, what are the means to be happy?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction, fantastic. Then,
Being truth.
excellent.
Love the job, whatever we do.
Excellent.
Confidence.
Excellent.
Eating honest.
Yes, fantastic.
Eating good food.
Pardon?
Good food.
Good food. Very fine. There is nothing wrong. It's a fantastic answer. Yes. Suppose if a bad food is served, then we will come to know what our status is. So, serve to others. Why?
Being purity.
Being pure. Being pure. Yes, fantastic. Then, you see, here I would like to draw your attention with an episode in the life of Swami Vivekananda in Chicago when he met Robert Ingersoll, a narrator and an agnostic. There was a conversation between the two. He too was a famous person in his own country, and Swami Vivekananda went from here, and he became famous in a couple of days after the 9/11, September 11th lecture. There was a conversation. Robert Ingersoll, like most of our youth, what mentality they have, we want to enjoy this world. There's nothing wrong about it. There's nothing wrong about it if you have a desire to enjoy this world. But the question is, and Ingersoll said, I want to get more out of this world because the world is true for me and that's what is available for me. Do you understand? Do you accept it? Yes or no?
Yes.
I do accept it. Swami Vivekananda said, I accept with you, dear friend, but the thing is, you don't know how to squeeze the orange fully to get the last drop out of it, and I know how to squeeze it. That method, that methodology, we all fail because we don't know the method of getting more joy from this world. What we do generally, pardon?
Work hard.
Work hard, yes. Work hard for what is the question? Yes, we have to work hard, no doubt about it. For what is the question? So, we all try to get joy from this world. It's true, there is nothing wrong about it, but we don't know how to squeeze. Because of that, we get less and it results in frustration and a kind of dukkha or misery and whatnot. So if a person knows the method to get the last drop of orange, the world, he is the most successful person, will be ever happy. Right? Right?
Yes.
Then, again I come back to square one. Do you want to be happy?
Yes.
Do you want to be successful?
Yes.
Then what is the method to be successful?
Yes.
To enjoy the world. Right? Yes. Enjoy the world. But the method, what you I mean to say the method, the most of the world is using a wrong method, and the method which is prescribed to us by the most successful persons in the world is quite a different method. That's all. The method what most of us are using in this world is to feed, to promote, to be satisfied, to be one with this small little peculiar identity called I, me. That's all. What the prescribed method is we. So, when we think, suppose say for example, I'll ask you, some 10 days back we said that we all celebrated New Year, right? Somebody called me, one of my students. Somebody was very busy, wish you happy new year. Morning onwards I could not call you because there was continuous calls for me wishing me the happy new year. There's nothing wrong about it, he said. Suppose, by chance, you also might have got an innumerable number of phone calls and WhatsApp messages and whatnot. Suppose if no one calls you on the day of New Year, suppose if no one wishes you on your birthday, what will be your plight? So we want someone to wish us, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
We want someone to share us, right?
Yes.
No. So, if you have 2 friends, you'll be happy. If you have 10 friends, you'll be more happy, right? Yes?
Yes.
So when you have more number of friends, you'll be more happy. When the whole world is your own, that is the ultimate epitome a man can reach with all his might to be happy forever. So the method prescribed by our ancestors, I mean to say, those who have led a very successful life, the success doesn't mean the success in the project or a degree or a career or a job or nothing of that sort. The success in life itself, that is to be happy forever, is the method to make the world your own. You may think that this and all is some philosophical and kind of religious attitude towards life. But I am in college, I am studying something, I need to look after my career, and I need to get a job, I have to pay my loans, I need to buy a car and whatnot. How does this idea of being unselfish, this is, within quotes, the secret ingredient. You understand what I'm saying? So, the secret ingredient that when this light of unselfishness is lit on your heart, then it makes your life the most successful life. Try in every way. I need to say only one thing to you. Try to think high. How can I engulf the whole world within myself? How can I can be the best. Why should I shrink myself to a kind of a lakh rupees a month salary or 12 lakh per annum or something of that sort? Why should I shrink myself to visit few countries? Why should I shrink myself only to have a 10 lakh rupees car and whatnot? Why should I shrink myself to have a 4 BHK house? Why should I shrink myself to have only 4,000 or 5,000 square feet house? Why can't I expand? This is the message. Expand yourself. Expand. When you shrink, when you think that my family, me alone, you are shrinking yourself, which will lead you to misery. When you think the whole world is your own, when you think I am for the whole world, when you can think for others, when you can feel for others, there comes the joy which no one can hamper it. Try. Just when you go home, when you are out of this hall, you discuss among yourself, if possible, I need to say. You think for some 10 to 15 minutes in a calm and quiet place, wherever it may be. How can I expand myself? Why am I so always thinking, it's like a frog in the well story, why am I thinking about always myself, how I will get some salary? So many people have got so many crores of rupees salaries in the world, and so many people have achieved, got so many awards. How their life was. After some time, I don't want to quote some of the names which comes in newspaper, they are there outside this country for protection, because once they enter this country, they will be put under the bar, behind the bars. They are successful people. There were so many hundreds and hundreds of successful people in our language. In our language, they have achieved something, they have earned crores of rupees, they have flown to all the continents of the world, but then now they cannot enter even our country because they will be behind the bars for the mischief. So what I mean to say, success doesn't mean a project completion, it means happiness, the amount of happiness do you enjoy your life. For that. Now I am coming back to the word Shraddha. For that, we need to believe, we need to have faith in the words of our ancestors, the people who lived a very happy life. What do they say? What do they say? All of you, I think most of you, before entering into this hall, or before starting from your home, you might have combed your hair, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Except me. Suppose by chance you have not combed. On the way you met your friend, hey, what's this? You have not combed your hair. Who is it? So I forgot. Immediately there was a two-wheeler nearby, and then in the two-wheeler, that side mirror, when you try to comb your hair, will you comb your hair or the hair that which you see in the mirror? Will you comb your hair on your head, or will you comb your hair which you see in the mirror? So what we do all our life, we try to comb the hair on the mirror. We try to change the world will not change. With all our expectations from the world, we try to think that why is he behaving like this or that? Why the government is like, why the laws are like that, why the system is like this, why the caste system is like this, why this or that. No, we need to change ourselves. That's what Sri Krishna says in the Gita, Dhare Atmana Atmanam Natmanam Usade. Rise yourself, build yourself by yourself. You are the creator of your own destiny. You are. You are the creator of your own destiny. Don't blame your parents, don't blame the country, don't blame the laws, nothing. You change and the world is changed. Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
That belief is called, that faith is called Shraddha. That faith in unmistakable utterances. Never will you have a doubt in your life that I will change. I expect this from him. Let him be your mother, let him be your father, let him be your teacher, let him be a monk you meet. Let it be the society, whatever it may be. If you think that why it is like that, then I'm very sorry, I shrink in diffidence to say that we are fools. I need to change. There's a way to look at the world. That what our people, I mean to say, our successful people have seen this world in such a way that it was joy and joy and joy and nothing else, happiness and happiness and nothing else. What is that? What is that way to look at? I would like to conclude with to explain you in a more subtle way. Suppose one of our relatives was not well. All his parameters have gone wrong. You have taken him to a doctor. Someone says that it is because of heart problem. Someone says it's because of cardiologist says it's because of heart. Urologist says it's because of kidneys. And the gastroenterologist says it's because of gas. Something like that. And what do you need at the time is a good physician to examine him and tell him correctly that this is what his problem is. Is it not so? What do we expect from him? What do we expect from him is the infallible diagnosis of the person, right? Yes? The infallible diagnosis is what you expect, and what the doctor expects from you is to follow his treatment. Similarly, our teachers, irrespective of the caste, creed, community and religion, there is one teaching which stays constant in all the teachings of all the masters of the world, is this unselfishness. How to be unselfish. Suddenly overnight we cannot become unselfish. We need to think, why am I shrinking myself? Why am I putting myself in a small cage? Why can't I be successful? All our terms of success and failure is with regard to the society. It should not be with regard to the society, it is with regard to yourself. Whatever we expect from the society is whatever marking or ranking of success and failure, but what we need to do is to develop ourselves, to accept the world, to change, to think in depth. How can I expect myself to be better? We are used to expect from others, but we need to expect from ourselves, how can I be better? How can I be better? How best I can be? How best I can be? This should be the one call that you should be ready to answer in each and every moment of your life. But how can I be better? How can I be better? So, my dear friends, I would like to conclude with the message of Swami Vivekananda that Shraddha is a doctrine he wanted to preach to the whole world, that he says that was his mission. I would like to quote, never are the wants of a beggar fulfilled. He says, Swamiji says, suppose the government give you all you need, where are the men who are able to keep up the things demanded? So make men first. Men we want, and how can men be made unless Shraddha is there? Men we want, and how men can be made unless Shraddha is there? Who are men? The men who are successful. What is success? Is to become unselfish. And what is selfishness? Is to kill selfishness. How that can be done? Start from today onwards to think how best you can be. Don't think about it in a very small way. Let us not think like a beggar. Let us think like a millionaire. How can I be? How can I be? How can I be? So, I told myself, stop combing the mirror. Let us comb our hair. Thank you.